In this life, we write our own story, chapter by chapter, word by word, and day by day. However, some events are stories within themselves. Stories of triumph, stories of tragedy, stories of good, and stories of bad. Tonight, for the 5th time, another story is written in the history of UWA. The bravest warriors will go head to head to prove who is the best of their respective divisions. And tonight, onto the world, we once again unleash the underground.
And now, Free Fright Promotions proudly presents the day it all begins once again, UWA Underground Unleashed.
Thank you, E.T. Hello, everyone. I'm Bob Roberts, and welcome back to UWA. Welcome to Underground Unleashed number 5. And look, the building is ready to go. We have these stills for you. Look at the ring. She looks ready to go after so many time off. And now, let's go to our match card here. Of course, you know about the special attraction, a rematch. More than a year in the making, Will Jackson versus CJ. What could be on the line? Big speculation there as to what could be on the line. And then after that, another name etched into history books. Who will become the world's heavyweight champion? Brett Anderson, Tristan Taylor, and the newly christened Firestorm Phillips all compete this evening to etch their name into history. Now, I'm being told we are going to go to the ring. And here we are. And oh, here we go. It would not be UWA if we did not have the big man in charge, the one and only E.T. Eric Tyler Mullins. There he is. You heard him at the beginning. He is here in person tonight. I am excited. And what does he have in his hand? Well, you hear him speak. This is sure to be special.
Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought this day would happen. I never thought this day would occur, that I would be back inside of a UWA ring. Yeah! I am no longer the commissioner of UWA. Aww. But I am the representative of Free Fight Promotions. Yeah! I've been moved up, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll tell you this, the return of this company means the world not only to myself, but to all the people that doubted us, to all the people that believed in this journey, that absolutely proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that we are the very best underground wrestling company that you'll ever see. Ladies and gentlemen, our following contest, and it is my honor to say this, is for the Underground Championship.
And the speculation is over. It's for the Underground Championship, but can you believe that? But there's no time to believe. Now it's time to look. Here comes Will Jackson. And in the time since UWA closed, this man has been busy. He is one half of the BYCW Tag Team Champions. But tonight he looks for some revenge. The last time CJ and Will Jackson fought one-on-one was Destiny of 2024 in a 30-plus minute war where CJ caught Will Jackson with his shapeshifter DDT. That was over a year ago. But the Will Jackson of then does not compare to the Will Jackson of now. I've been studying his career. In 2025, he had an excellent 2025. But the stats don't lie. If you know UWA, this man needs no introduction. But in case you haven't seen him before, to put it simply, he is statistically the best we have ever had. More than 400 days in his second reign as the world's champion. The only 2-time world's champion we ever had. Tonight, I know it means the world to him. CJ has come home. And look at that man's face. He knows the importance of this. Some would say along with a few others, but him specifically, he built the reputation of this building with his blood, sweat, and his tears. Tonight, I know this means so much to him. This means the world to CJ this evening, and I know a lot has been made in the locker room about this contest. A lot of people are actually betting on this bout because a lot of people still think CJ can beat Will Jackson, but I happen to think this will be more of an even-keeled contest, and you look at that, you love to see sportsmanship here. We are awaiting an official. They are chosen at random, or someone will step up. You see CJ in the black, Will in the white. Obvious size difference, weight difference. And we are waiting here. And ET is back. Would it really be a title bout if ET was not refereeing the fight? Of course, remember what this match is for. It is for the Underground Championship. How many names in UWA have held the Underground title? Chase Sullivan, Jared Black, I think most importantly, Dalton Skull. We love you, Dalton. We're sending you love from here. It is for that championship belt.
Right, gentlemen, are you ready?
And now,
Ring that bell.
as we wait, and here we go. Fancy new bell. And they will circle. You had to classify their two styles. CJ is undoubtedly, on the mat, a better wrestler, but Will Jackson has the heart and determination and fire. So they lock up it in the collar and the elbow. And a side headlock, and CJ takes him over the headlock takeover. And this is going to be a big theme here. You notice how long CJ's limbs are. He can hold him, and he gets him right back.
He's under the rope. He's under the rope. One.
Will with the ring awareness. He has found the ropes. ET catches it. The internal debate in the locker room, again, as I was saying, is much more split than the last time. The fans seem to thought that Will Jackson could take this fight. Only time will tell is he has a hammerlock now. Transitions into a headlock now. CJ shoots him right off the ropes. And a big clothesline, and Will goes down. And now going to go for the leg. I believe that is the same leg that was injured in the Destiny 2024 match between these two that ultimately costed Will Jackson.
How much do you value your figure?
CJ has the right arm of Will. In that match, it was a sprained ankle. You notice CJ is paying attention to the joints. He is a joint manipulator. He went from a good striker to a pure technical wrestler. But Will's going to find his way out. We can see here that Will is going to go right to the legs. CJ also has bad legs. Bad knees specifically. Not just from years as a wrestler, but also years as a football player and as a baseball player when he was a kid. Will's going to go for the half crab in a unique variation, a Will Jackson special, if you will. He sits down fully with it, and there is so much torque in that hold. He could easily really do some damage if he really wrenched it, which he's trying to do, but CJ's limbs are so big, and he gets to the rope. The electricity back here is palpable. Everybody is ready for what is sure to be a great return show for this company. So much has been said and done in the year since it was gone. But we're here now. Will off the apron. Now the apron's not that high, but that is quite the landing. Beautiful clothesline from the apron. Of course, that is the uniqueness of the Underground Arena that is unlike anywhere else. Now, CJ with a big knee to the face, a staple of his offense. But that's what's so unique about this arena is the unique circumstances that compared to most other venues in underground and backyard wrestling are just not apparent. But CJ has quickly taken control back with that big knee to the outside. And a chop to the neck, another CJ special. And At this point, CJ will now give Will a nice plate of chops. Although his belly's not going to get full, it's going to get red. And a big boot in the corner. And a bulldog. Textbook from CJ. Now, CJ's going to put Will to the outside. I'm not sure how smart that is. He should have gone for the cover. CJ, though, measuring him. K, his signature move. Right off of the ring apron.
Yeah, he out.
The regular variation is deadly enough. But that could be...
Come on, Will.
That could end it. A replay here. You see now Will had the right idea, and CJ landed back first on the concrete floor. There are no mats. But I think it was CJ after this who got a little frustrated and decided to just... It barely got him. The bridge of CJ's knee hit the bridge of Will Jackson's nose. It could be maybe not broken, but it definitely is stunned there. And Will's going to go back to it. Now Will's mad. And as Will sizes him up in the corner, European-style uppercut. Will is sizing up his prey. Knee into the corner. I think the adrenaline right now, CJ just rolls through. Will Jackson off the ropes. A kick. Will Jackson actually showing he can kick too. Now hooks the leg for the cover. Almost got him. I think CJ might have been caught with that last, knee kick variation there. And yeah, CJ's clutching his head. He must have got caught with that. As now, Will is trying to get CJ back up, but CJ's so big, it'll be like dead weight. Now Will gonna size up again. Nope. This time caught, scouted by CJ.
Put the straps down.
CJ just gonna hold him there. And he gets him out for the STF, locking it in deep. This could be the end of the bout. Will's in the middle of the ring. He has nowhere to go unless he grits this out. And Will Jackson has nowhere to run or nowhere to hide.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, Will countered it. I think that is the difference between this bout and their last singles bout. Will has gotten better, but CJ has also gotten better. CJ has spent this last year training. But Will has spent this last year wrestling. Super kick, and it caught him. His head nearly came off. This is a war. What I've noticed now in this bout that is very apparent to me is that every time Will thinks he has something going, CJ decides to reel him back into reality with the super kicks. Of course, the apron K&K. Will try to... Will... No, CJ's getting just frustrated now. CJ's not even registering it and right back to that leg. And this is a side of CJ that at one point would have made him the most hated man here. Now another knee! And a DDT, what a combination. The cover to win the title, no. Oh, Will's got him in now some sort of submission hold. A rear naked choke it seems, but CJ, again, long legs. He can reach the ropes easily. This is not going to be easy for Will if he really wants to win this fight. That's one of the difficulties of wrestling CJ is that he has a counter for nearly everything. Will's going to have to really wear him down if he wants a victory here tonight. And now Will's trying to get him up. CJ is getting up, maybe on instinct. Will's going to try to launch it. And he does. I think Will's taking too much time. No, he got him. Time is important in wrestling. Now he's going to go to the corner once again. But now that time he took too much. CJ's got him in a front face lock, but what's he doing? That is very uncharacteristic of CJ. Why did he do that? That could have been a suplex, that could have been a DDT, but instead he just chose to.
1,
Oh.
2, 3, out.
That is very unusual. I don't know what to say to that. It stunned me for a moment, folks. I'm sorry. And now, a Russian leg sweep now. There's CJ now a deep single leg. No. That was instinct from Jackson. And now he's just neck slapping him now. That is not a good sign. CJ is getting frustrated. Will's getting frustrated too. Oh, but Will's got elbows now to the back of the head. And a DDT from Jackson this time. That was the equalizer. This crowd is behind Will 100%. I think that's what was getting to CJ. What is Jackson thinking of now? What is Will thinking of here? And a big splash! Is that it? Is that it? A bit of hesitation? No. Without that hesitation, we could have just crowned a new Underground champion. That little bit of hesitation. Do you see now back at home what even a second of hesitance can do in a match like this? But Will now has an ankle lock, trying to grapevine it in his own way now. I think a very smart move because Will gets to rest and CJ is in pain. CJ reaches the rope. Will breaks clean. But CJ is clutching his legs now. That was a very effective move there from Will. As he seeks to... Now, this is a big moment for Will Jackson. Will Jackson has never held a UWA title before. He wants to tonight. Wait a minute. This is what ended last time. But this time he got him. That springboard strike, he could get him here. No. CJ with the roll-up, though. CJ is a deep cradle. No. Will holds on, though. No. And they're going to go back and forth. They just keep going. But that's a smart move from Will. Will seems to be the thinker here. CJ is just he's the bull. He's the bull that sees red. He'll just keep going and going. And that's a good strategy, but Will's strategy is also good. This is a dead heat, I think. A dead heat. And now you can see Will is getting back into the ring. That back elbow was a very big moment in this match. Big strike from Jackson. Now the strikes are going to come out. Now these two know what's at stake because there's a championship on the line, one of the most prestigious titles ever put in this building. Wait, CJ caught him. Off the ropes came Will. CJ's got him in position. Oh, my God. No. Oh, my God, a white noise. 1, 2, no. How is that not the end of the match? Jackson's head bounced off of the canvas. We have to see that again. Technical team. Okay, they're queuing it up now. Look at this. So Will Jackson hit the splash. But then, out of absolutely nowhere, CJ caught him off the ropes and drove him down with a white noise. That was brutal. But it didn't get the fall. Now these two are just trying. And now, big slap from CJ now. How is Will Jackson still standing? Super kick from Will Jackson. Knee to the face from CJ. Will's kick is caught again. This time Will, no. Oh, he's shin breaker. Now that was raw power from CJ. CJ looks to be closing in on what would be a really big title victory for him. He has not held a championship in quite some time here in UWA. And that seemed right back to the legs now. This time the left one. That was a huge shin breaker. What are we doing here? CJ now. Knee to the face again. Wait, I think he's calling for it. He's trying to call. That move has beaten nearly everybody here. It will take a lot for Will Jackson to get out of it. 1, 2, no!
Look like 3, Ray.
No! It's not it. There is still fight in Will Jackson. He's never been a champion in UWA before, but he wants to be a champion. He wants to become the Underground champion right here and now. But now, a Kimura. A Kimura lock from CJ. It's locked in snug. Will's not going anywhere. He might have to tap. CJ might just become the new Underground champion right here and right now. No, wait, no. Will found a way out of it. Now Will's going to stack him. Will's trying to stack him, trying to get him, no. Now just moves of despericity coming out here, I would say, in the later goings of this match. This is going to be, undoubtedly, one has to say, probably one of the best matches we've ever seen. This is going down as that currently. Now Will. Off the ropes. Wait, no, like last time, CJ, no! Jackson, Angel's wings! Angel's wings from Jackson. 1, 2, 3. He did it!
Wow.
He did it! Will Jackson gets a monkey off his back that's a few years old. He's beaten CJ. But not only that, finally, Will Jackson is a UWA champion. He's the Underground champion.
Mr. Will.
Will did it. There we go. Will knew what to do. CJ thought he had it scouted, but Will had him scouted. Will's the champion. But Will's ever the sportsman. This should be a sign of respect between these two. CJ is very dejected after that loss. How often do you see CJ lose? I mean, yeah, but that's a very reluctant handshake, but still a handshake regardless. How often do you see CJ lose at one of these events? This is a huge victory for Will Jackson. No, hold on a minute.
This is not the beginning. It's just the beginning.
I don't think it's over between these two. Will Jackson has done it.
Let's go.
What a victory for Will Jackson. I'm now being told we have something special to present, so here it is.
Your eyes are not deceiving you. ATK is in the underground. Yeah, that's right. FFP gave me the call and I was set to make my venture to UWA. But unfortunately something happened. Because the other day, my car's engine decided to lock up. Okay, things happen, but when I was checking out to see what the issue was, I figured out my car was tampered with. And you see, I have my suspicions, and I'll get to that in a minute. But nonetheless, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sit at home and watch Underground Unleashed just like the rest of you kind folks. It sucks, because that wild card in the main event tonight, that was my spot. That was for me. And I could guarantee all of you that that would have been me walking out as the new UWA World's Heavyweight Champion. For the 19th time, I could have walked out of a ring as a World Heavyweight Champion, but that was squandered away from me. And I know, and I can guarantee, I know who did it. There's only one man who would stoop that low to make sure I can't live my dream of stepping into the underground of UWA, and that's you, Altio. You already broke into my house and stole one of my company's championships, so it'd be very characteristic of you to tamper with my car and make sure I can't even make it tonight. So watch your back, bud. Because when the time comes, I will step foot in the underground. And you're the first target that I have locked.
I cannot believe my eyes. ATK is coming to UWA. Oh my goodness, but it's time for the main event. This is a match everybody's been wanting to see. The triple threat for the World's Heavyweight Championship. A new champion will be crowned tonight. Brett Anderson, Tristan Taylor, and Firestorm Phillips. Only one can walk out as the champion. They all three have the backstories. I'll tell you about them. What a way to start. If there was ever a person that wanted UWA to come back, ever a person that clamored for it, for the months and months and months and months and a year or so that it was gone, it was Brett Anderson. And here he is. I believe this man was the MVP of 2025. He went everywhere that he could. He showed up and stood out. And now he's come back home.
Never thought I'd come back to these grounds.
Brett Anderson is here, the shooter.
Proud of it.
Everyone knows of his recent struggles with the masked attacker known as Altio. Being stalked and harassed and attacked in his own home, Brett Anderson almost did not make it to this event with a very real knee injury from that attacker. Brett Anderson has proved them all wrong. Tonight, he hopes to hold what is over the shoulder currently of ET. And that's the World's Heavyweight title. But he has to get through some stiff opposition. Now, if there was ever someone who could be defined as underrated in UWA, it'd be this man right here. He was at the very first show, the very first Unleashed in 2021. He came up short in that world title battle royal. Tonight, he has the chance of completing a 4-year odyssey. This man has won titles all over Virginia, but tonight he wants this title. Firestorm Phillips. Used to be J.D. Mercer, was Clay Mercer for a long time. Tonight, he rebrands himself Firestorm Phillips. He told me earlier, he says, because I'm like a firestorm, I'm like a phoenix. I rise from ashes. Tonight, I'm going to become the world's champion. That's what he said to me, and he could do it. Both Phillips and Anderson have a huge history with one another, but both of them have a history with the third man in this match. A lot of people in this locker room do. Perhaps the most singly hated individual besides one other person I can think of, that being Chase Sullivan. Here's his partner. The Black Label Tristan Taylor has never been a liked person both in the locker room and by the fans. But he is hoping to prove a lot of doubters wrong tonight, and he doesn't care how he does it. He might cheat. He might snap some bones tonight if he has to do it. But all three of these men are looking for the opportunity. I'm going to let the introductions begin right about now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the main event of the evening. And it is for and to crown a brand new World's Heavyweight Champion. It will be contested under triple threat rules. No disqualifications, no count. The first pinfall or submission will win the match. Introducing first in the orange, from the great state of Virginia, a 10-year plus veteran looking for his first world championship. This, the one, the only, Firestorm Phillips. Yeah! Then, in the red, from Bristol, Virginia, he is looking tonight to complete a destiny. He is looking to make history. He is the shooter, Brett Anderson. Bring it on! And finally, wearing all black, this evening, he looks to prove several people wrong and himself right. Born to be hated. This is the Black Label, Tristan Taylor. Your official this evening, the FFP representative, E.T. Eric Bones.
And that's what it's all for, what they're being shown here. All three men want this. They've never held it before. Tonight, a brand new champion is crowned. That title's been held by some great individuals and two very shitty ones. But that's neither here nor now. The match will begin. And immediately they're going to set off on now. Anderson and Phillips going after Tristan Taylor. We heard what Taylor had to say earlier this week. And bam, with a big splash by Phillips. And a big right hand from Brett Anderson. And a big elbow from Brett Anderson. And now Taylor is lummoxed. Again, Taylor is not well-liked in this locker room. He is not well-liked by the fans. There was a time when Taylor's group, the Dirty South, terrorized both Phillips and Anderson. And they both remember that very, very well, and they are going to take him out. They don't want to fight him. Brett with one more stomp. Yeah, they're just going to get Taylor out of the ring. And here we go. And a handshake. It should be noted, of these two, the veteran in this match between these two is Firestorm Phillips. But Firestorm Phillips helped Brett Anderson get started in wrestling. As did E.T., this is a big moment for them. Now Brett is in control with the big right hands. I would say, for my money, probably the overall most complete wrestler in this company is Brett Anderson. He's a dangerous force. If these other two are not careful, he could walk away as a champion tonight. And Brett with a big punch to the face, and then a previous knee to the breadbasket, now a big punch to the breadbasket. Wrist lock from Brett Anderson now. But Phillips has now found a way. Phillips sends Brett to the corner. Now Phillips, big clothesline in the corner. Phillips, for so many years, the fans have been like, when is he going to get his? When is he going to get his? Can he rise to the top? Big knee. Phillips says tonight is his night. And he wants to become the world's champion. He can smell it, and he can feel it. Now Phillips. Needed the breadbasket now. Hand to the side. He's trying to get Brett Anderson up, but Brett's size is also one of his biggest advantages. Now, side Russian leg sweep there from Phillips. Great move there by the man, now known as the Firestorm. Now we can see Taylor is back up over there. He seems to have a weapon. These other two need to be careful. This is no disqualification. Anything goes in triple threat matches. Taylor has a crutch. And he whacks Phillips with it. And now Taylor is going to go to work on Brett Anderson. A lot of people have called Tristan Taylor limited in the ring, but he knows how to use weapons. He knows how to cheat. He knows how to play the game. He's one of the best psychological players we have in this locker room, and now he's going to go on Anderson now. And now Taylor has come back in and made this match his own. And he's got Phillips. Has him in a headlock. Drives him down. Almost a headlock driver there. And now he has Anderson. Oh, wait. No. Hooks the arms. Hooks him. Pedigree. First cover of the match. 1, 2, no. Taylor almost got him. Now Taylor is going to stay on him. What's he thinking of here?
No.
Almost a Rings of Saturn type maneuver. Oh, no, wait. Oh, goodness. That could easily do something to the shoulder blade. But Now he's going to drag Brett Anderson. Look at the strength of Taylor dragging Brett to the ropes. There are no breaks in this contest. And gets the leg of Brett Anderson. And for a big man like that, he needs his legs. Smart strategy from Tristan Taylor. Taylor, of course, is a former Southern and Heritage champion in his company, but never was the world's champion. And he has the belt, and he throws the belt. That's not a popular thing to do in this building. Now he's stomping on the arms. Oh. Taylor is seizing his moment here. But a chair to the gut from Phillips. Phillips is now back in. Firestorm Phillips. Oh, what is Firestorm thinking here? Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Oh! The edge of the chair has clipped Taylor's back. Now Brett's back up, and now Phillips is on him. Big clubbing blows. Throws Brett, and the momentum carries Brett right out of the ring, and now that thing is falling on. I don't know what the hell that even is. Now Phillips has a chair. He's going to prop it up into the corner. And now, Phillips is going to get him up here. He's trying to. Now Phillips runs with him, whips him. Oh! Man, oh my goodness. Oh, he almost had him with that. We could have had a new champion right then and there. Taylor has had a history of concussions. That could have got him. But just this close for Firestorm Phillips. That's always been the mantra with him. Just this close, almost there. Tonight he looks to right those wrongs. Fallen elbow drop from Phillips.
He's
going to feel pain.
Phillips has had big matches with nearly everybody, but he's never come out on top in them. Now Phillips with the single leg crab. Shades of Calgary's Lance Storm. But Taylor's going to reach the ropes. For some reason they break. I guess the code of honor still lives within them all. Where's Phillips? Sizing him up here. Phillips also never been a champion in UWA. He would have liked to have been. Oh, there's a table, or at least a piece of a table. Brett's now back in the ring. Brett's had some rest, but Phillips is going to keep going on him. Wait. Oh, my goodness. He stunned him. Wait. No. Wait a minute. Brett. Oh, no. The back of that table leg stabbed him in the back.
That poor table.
Phillips is full of energy here. And now going to go after that he just made for himself.
I'm going to give the chiropractor good business.
Phillips is in big control. When the fans took the poll, they didn't seem to take Phillips seriously, but here he is.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
He's trying to go for an aerial maneuver. And he does. Big splash. Will that be all? It will not be all. Not only a kick up, but Taylor came in there. Now let's look at this. Taylor got him with the pedigree. He hooked the arms, and he drove Brett down to the canvas. But then after that, Phillips took him and just planted him on that side of the chair. And that has still taken Taylor out for the most of it. And then finally, just recently, we just saw it, but that big choke slam and the back of that table went right into Anderson's back. Now, stunner! Out of nowhere! This could be all. No, Taylor broke it up. Anderson had the belt won right there. Taylor broke it right up. And Taylor lives for breaking things up. He lives to piss people off. Now he's choking Brett Anderson with that cane in that camel clutch type position.
Fucking tap. I will not be tapped.
This could get the tap out. No. Brett gets him off of him. Now Anderson is fired up. Now Anderson is pissed that his pin was just broken up. What's happening here? Oh, goodness. Back suplex! Vicious back suplex. 1, 2, no. That was a huge jumbo back suplex there from Brett Anderson. So now we see it. It might take a miracle for Taylor to get back into this match. He's taking the biggest offense. Now, Phillips. No, twist of fate. Twist of hate. It's a twist of hate. It was a stunner variation. Doesn't matter.
What's the difference?
Paying Brett one back. Now it's Phillips. Has the piece of that table. Don't know what he's going to do with it. Oh!
Now, wait a minute. Why is that table still here?
Just drove it on him. That was a brilliant way to do that.
That table's more destroyed than the other.
That stunner was huge, but Phillips, all of these guys are running on adrenaline. They're all running with the knowledge
10 minutes down.
they,
10 remaining.
one of them is going to become the world's champion. And the other two will have to go home tonight and think about the loss. It'll stew in them now. Has him in a fireman's carry position.
Oh my God.
What is he thinking of here? And plops him down on the... Wow, plops Taylor right down on Anderson. And he goes for the cover. That I don't think this is going to do it. It almost did, but I think his build absorbed Taylor's fall. If that would have been on the canvas, that might have been a 3. But that seems to have woke Taylor up a little bit, but Phillips is now exhausted. He was controlling the match for a while, and now he is just exhausted. Now Taylor with a big right hand strike. And another one. And another one. Nope, Brett caught that one. These two are literally fighting on the mat. Wait, Brett has him in the crossface. The crossface. This could be it.
Come on, motherfucker.
This right here could be it.
You just get beat by me.
This could be all. Is he going to tap? Brett's got it cinched in. He's not going anywhere.
Your time's up, old
Phillips
man.
is rising to his feet.
Old man.
And Brett doesn't even see him. Brett's too focused on the hold. But Taylor found a way out of it. But Phillips is rising behind him, and they don't even really see him. Now Taylor's going to try to get him out with the head scissors now. And over a pinning combination. No. Brett rolled out of that one. Now Brett's got the ankle lock locked in. He's going to turn him. Now he does.
Hey, Phil, do something.
Phillips is now just, I think, just watching. Phillips off the ropes. Oh!
He kicked him square in the...
Just kicked him in the face. That's one way to do it.
What does that mean?
That was a big kick to the face. That could have broken Brett Anderson's nose.
That's all I got.
What is Phillips doing here?
Oh, me.
What's he thinking?
Oh, no.
Meeting of the minds, and now they bounce off of each other. Off the ropes. Got Anderson with it. Got a big springboard clothesline from that. That seems to have taken Anderson out momentarily. Now what is he? Is he going to suplex? Is he going to suplex Tristan Taylor? Is Firestorm Phillips close to a victory here? No, he's trying to get him up. Reversal momentum. And Taylor just tosses him down. No technique there. Just tossed him down.
Just like I brought my picnic earlier.
And I don't think Taylor could even help that because Taylor's taking the most punishment in this match. No wonder he just threw him down. He doesn't have any energy. Oh, that was a cover. I didn't even see that, but Brett Anderson almost just stole the match. And I will say this.
Come back and you're doing 6-7 references?
I was talking to Firestorm Phillips earlier. He said he has developed this new maneuver.
Gonna get 3,000 views because of
A belly-to-belly suplex type maneuver. He hopes to use it tonight. He's perfecting it all these months off. And now wait, now Taylor is now attacking Anderson. And that hurt knee of Brett Anderson from those terrible attacks that he suffered are now going to come into effect. And all three of these men are gassed out. It's been a war so far. It's probably only going to get more violent from here. Now Phillips meets Taylor on the outside. Now Phillips slams his head into, no, Taylor reversed that, and now Phillips goes down. Phillips' head smacked off the ring post. And now it's Taylor gonna meet Brett. Solid right hand. Something's wrong with that. Wait a minute, does he have, don't tell me he's got those damn, oh, he does. Brass knuckles, a Tristan Taylor special.
He's my best friend.
That asshole. God.
But in this match, they are completely legal. Leg drop. And now, pulling him over for the cover to win the title. No. Anderson stays alive, but look at Phillips over there to the left of your screen. He's out, basically. He's going to try it again. It's not going to work. Brett Anderson has a lot of fight within him. And Taylor knows that. Taylor's going to have to do something really big. But Brett's back. Brett's got that momentum with him now. Brett's got the momentum. Brett with a big, what is this? Drop kick from Brett Anderson. And have you ever seen a man that big do that? Brett Anderson, he really reminds me of Vader. The way that he moves. He's a big man that can really move. In all honesty, if these other two are not careful and Brett catches them in that crossface or hits that stunner, it is over. Brett will walk away and complete that quest he's been on for so long to become the world's champion. That might happen tonight. Now Brett's going to go to the ropes. No! Oh, no! He crashed and burned with the elbow drop right under the chair. Taylor moved. This could be all right here. 1, 2. Brett still stays in it. But that was a huge mistake on Brett's part. Look at him clutching his arm there. Now, Taylor, I think, honestly, Taylor might have the best chance at this certain point here. If he does enough damage to Brett's knee or his arm, he could have him. But Phillips is right back in. But Taylor doesn't even see him. Axe handle to the back. But Taylor is not letting go of Brett. Taylor is not letting go of Brett. Axe handle to Brett. Phillips is still dazed from that ring post attack there. No, wait now, Phil. Oh! Snake eyes on the ropes. Wait, going to be a cover. No! That was almost a... Taylor almost stole that from Phillips. That was a smart move from Taylor.
Do the viscera.
Now what is Phillips thinking of here? Phillips drives the knee. Now Phillips going to go for... No, he's not going to go for the cover. He's focusing on Brett. Match could come right down to this. Oh, wait! Oh! Brett slammed him. Maybe it's not over. Leg drop from Brett. Hooks the leg. Do we have a champion? No, we don't.
There's the yellow light.
3 of the best in UWA going at it right here. I can't tell you who's going to come out of this the champion. They all 3 have a case. All 3 have made big pins, but all 3 have not been able to get the job done. Now Brett has the steel chair. Is he going to get him? Super kick with the chair! Phillips! With a big move.
I can't believe this.
Holy moly. Caught him with the chair. Now he pushes Brett into the ring.
Oh.
Wait, is he? I think he's going to go for that move he told me about. He's going to get him. Throws him to the ropes. Locks him. No, he couldn't quite get him. He couldn't quite get him for that. Wait, Taylor with a knee right to the head. Taylor, wait. 1, 2.
No!
Taylor stole it. Tristan Taylor capitalized on the mistake.
God damn it!
I think Brett might have passed out. from exhaustion right before that suplex happened. And Taylor capitalized. He just stole it. He stole it from Phillips. But it doesn't matter.
The winner of this matchup.
Here is your winner and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Black Label, Tristan Taylor.
Taylor has done it. Holy hell. Taylor, from out of nowhere, has stolen the title. But he did it. You have to feel bad for Phillips and Anderson, but tonight belongs to Tristan Taylor. Stay tuned for the post show that's coming up right after this. But we'll have interviews with everybody that was on this show. Tristan Taylor is the world's champion. Holy hell.